welcome to Four Leaf Whiskey. So yesterday I had the unique opportunity to have a drink with Louise McGuan, who is the founder and owner of Chapelgate Whiskey, who make J.J. Corry. And I thought what better opportunity to share one of the most underrated categories of all of Irish whiskey, Irish single grain. So today I'm going to review J.J. Corry The Hanson. So this bottle is made up of 80% of a 10-year single grain and 20% of a 4-year single grain. J.J. Corry is a whiskey bonder, so they do not distill themselves, but Louise McGuan and J.J. Corry have brought back the lost art of Irish whiskey bonding, which unfortunately did disappear in the 1930s. They create amazing flavor profiles and actually sort whiskey instead of by year or by type, by actual flavor profile. So they're able to blend these amazing results together with using different components and just create some amazing stuff. And it really, unfortunately, was a lost art that was common in the early 1900s and kind of died off. And Chapelgate Whiskey and Louise McGuan were very instrumental in bringing this back to Irish whiskey. So this one is 46% ABV. J.J. Corry was named after one of the kind of famous whiskey bonders in the area of County Clare in the 1930s. And the Hanson is actually named after his son-in-law. So we're going to check out this single grain offering from J.J. Corry. The color is really, really light. I don't know if you can see that. It's a very, very light yellow. J.J. Corry does not use any artificial coloring in their whiskey, non-chill filtered. Some people may not realize that, yes, and unfortunately in Ireland you can add artificial color to your whiskey. So sometimes what you're seeing isn't actually what it is, and that is not the case with J.J. Corry. They're big on transparency, and this is what comes out of the cask. So immediately you're hit on the nose, just beautiful, beautiful vanilla notes, which makes sense. This is completely aged in bourbon casks. So you're getting that beautiful, beautiful vanilla off the bourbon cask. Then I'm getting some citrus, some lemon, grapefruit. Little bit of spice, a little bit of wood, but a lot of the lemon, almost like a lemon, maybe like a lemon sorbet or like a lemon sherbet. It's very sweet. You're immediately getting a vanilla, not like a fake vanilla, like a true, like a vanilla extract. Getting some floral notes. Maybe a little bit of rose. A little bit of grassy notes, just a very, very small hint. So it's got a beautiful nose. Let's try it. That is just lovely. The vanilla comes through big. Vanilla, tropical fruit, a little tiny hint of apple, then some spice and some woody notes. And the spice and woody notes really balance out that sweetness. Just creamy, creamy mouthfeel. Really, really approachable. Does not finish hot at all. Really is a wonderful whiskey for summer. But you do get that nice benefit of the added ABV, which is over the typical 40% that you sometimes see in Irish whiskey. Great, great whiskey if you're trying to introduce someone to whiskey in general. Very approachable, very friendly, but still has a lot of different layers of flavor. Still has a lot of depth in flavor to it. It's not simple by any stretch, but it's definitely very approachable. It's got a lot of very sweet, very fruit forward, friendly flavors to it, very tropical. So the Hanson is also known for making great cocktails. So I guess we're making a cocktail. So I am not a master mixologist. I don't usually have a huge amount of items on hand to make a cocktail, but checked around the house and I had this together. So I just throw it together and see how it is. So we're going to be combining the Hanson Irish single grain with the Limonada San Pellegrino sparkling water and sprig of lavender. Just seemed like it might go together well. This is a very citrus, very tropical fruit note whiskey, very creamy. We've got some floral notes to it. Thought, what the heck, let's give it a go. So I'm adding, I think it's 1.5 ounces to a glass of ice. I didn't measure. It might be off. I'm gonna top with the soda, or sparkling water, I guess I should say. And then just a sprig of lavender, which I absolutely love lavender and lemon drinks. So let's check this out. Wow. Yeah, that's really good. Never made this combination before. The citrus notes and the vanilla notes of the Hanson really go well with the lemon sparkling water. The lavender, I'm just getting a hint of it, but it is pairing really nicely with the floral notes in the Hanson. That's really nice. I might have to make more of these. Definitely, if you get an opportunity to check this bottle out, it's not that it's not crazy price. It's actually very reasonable. It's available in Ohio and New York and Georgia, and I believe a small handful of other U.S. states carry it. There's some online shops. Obviously, you can always get it from if you can't find it in your local shop. But if you do see this on your shelf in a local shop, I mean, for the price, it's a very versatile whiskey. I use it for neat pours. This is actually the first cocktail that I've used the Hanson for, and I'm probably going to make a few more. I see how this works in a hot toddy this winter. You know, see how this. I've heard a highball it's really good in a highball. And I might make an old fashioned with this. Something really different. I really hope that the Irish single grain category continues. You don't see a lot of them. It's a very light whiskey, Irish single grain is. So you typically see it as a component in blends. And really, the Hanson is a perfect example of why Irish single grain can stand well on its own. It really is just a beautiful, beautiful whiskey. It is different. It's not your heavy single pot still that you expect. It's not your heavy Irish single malt, but it still has some very unique characteristics and is definitely underappreciated. And I really hope this trend continues where we have more Irish single grain to choose from. Please like and subscribe and comment below if there's another whiskey you'd like me to review. Sláinte.